Hey guys, this is Geotrooper 21, a bit different from my day. Today, let's unbox the Moto G5 Plus. Let's get started. So behind the box, it says 13.2 cm full HD display, that it has a 5.2 inch 1080p display. It's got 2 GHz octa-core processor. It has a Snapdragon 625 processor. We'll get back to the specs a bit later. The main focus Moto is giving here is on the camera, which is a 12 megapixel rapid focus camera. They are saying basically it has a PDAF or face detection autofocus system with dual autofocus pixels. So it must be really good in low lighting conditions. It has a f1.7 aperture with 1.44 micron pixels. So yeah, it has a 3000 milliampere battery, and it says Moto experiences hand gestures to launch features. So basically the Moto gestures are back, which were missing on the Moto M. So yeah, let's open the box and see what we get inside. So on opening up the box, we have the phone itself. The variant here is the Lunar Grey edition that I have got. So let's keep it for the side. It says hello Moto.
Hello Moto.
Beneath this, we got the headset. Which is a bit spartan to my liking. It's all plasticky. Then we have the turbocharger, and it's good that Motorola is bundling a fast charger with the Moto G5 Plus. We also saw this charger with the Moto G3 Turbo edition. And then we have the USB cable. Be advised, there is no USB type C. They're opting for the normal USB cable. Then we have some pamphlets. Let's keep this to the side. Then we have some pamphlets, user guide and warranty and stuff. So let's keep to the side and let's have a look at the phone itself. So this is the Moto G5 Plus. Let me focus. Yeah. So I got this in this grey paint, which they call as Lunar Grey edition or something. So it says 12 megapixel camera, turbo power. That means it has the turbocharging. It has a 5.2 inch 1080p display, 2 GHz octa-core processor, and it says SIM into 2. That means it has 2 nano SIM card slot and 1 dedicated micro SD card slot. So it's good for expansion. No hybrid SIM slot solution here. So let's take this off. Let me give you a physical overview. On the top we have the earpiece, sensors, and a 5 megapixel front facing camera. This earpiece also acts as a speaker. Below that we have a 5.2 inch 1080p display, and below that we have the fingerprint scanner, which also acts as the one-touch functionality which Lenovo has implemented in the Lenovo Z2 Pro. On the left we got nothing. Down below we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. We have our microphone and a USB port for charging and syncing. On the right we have the power on off button and the volume rockers. They provide a pretty good tactile feel. On top we have the SIM slot. This SIM slot accepts 2 nano SIM cards and 1 micro SD card. On the back we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone, and as you can see there is a camera hump. This camera is a 12 megapixel with f1.7 aperture and 1.4 micron pixels, so it must be really good in low lighting conditions. Then we have the dual tone LED flash, Moto logo, and nothing. The body is aluminum finish, so it's it feels really good in hand. So let's start it up. This is going to be the first boot of this device, and I'll let it roll. It says powered by Android.
Hello, Moto.
By the time I set it up, let me give you a specs overview. This Moto G5 Plus is powered by the Snapdragon 625 chipset, which is an octa-core processor clocked at 2 GHz. We have 32 GB of internal storage with dedicated micro SD card slot and 4 gigs of RAM on board. The GPU handling is done by the Adreno 506 GPU. The rear facing camera is a 12 megapixel shooter with 1.7 aperture, f1.7 aperture, and front facing camera is a 5 megapixel shooter. It has a dual nano SIM and with a dedicated micro SD card slot. The battery is a 3000 mAh battery with turbocharging, and it has a fingerprint scanner. So I just set this up, and let's jump to the settings and see which Android version do we get. About the device. So as you can see, we are running on Android 7.0, that is Nougat, but 7.1.1 should be on its way, considering it's a Moto device. Let's have a look at the camera interface first. As it's a Moto device, the camera is pretty Spartan, so let's bring some objects near. This jigsaw band, yeah. So we have that tap to focus functionality, and we can zoom in if you move like this, and we can adjust the exposure, which I guess all the Moto devices have. So let's look at snap. I'll be clicking more pictures with this Moto G5 Plus in various lighting conditions, so I'll be posting those pictures on my Instagram account. My Instagram ID is Geotrooper21. Do check it out and do follow me. So let's look at some of the gestures which Motorola has put. If we go to display, yeah, we have the Moto display. So if you just pick up your phone, as you can see the notifications. Let's try again. I've kept it. As you can see, it gets activated whenever you pick it up. The fingerprint scanner is really fast, and in actions you get one button nav. We saw this in the Lenovo ZUK Z2 or Z2 Pro. Basically, this fingerprint scanner acts as a button, and you can control your device using that. So let's see, if we open this, and we open Google Play Music. Alright, so if you are on Google Play, if you have to go back, just swipe from right to left on this button and you will go back. If you swipe from left to right, you get to the recent app tray. If you hold on for 2 seconds, it will open your Google Assistant, and if you keep your finger for 2 seconds like this, it will shut off the screen. Then we have chop twice for flashlight. So as you can see, it activated the flashlight. Again, you can chop. And we have this twist to open camera. As you can see, it opens the camera, and it is a front. Hello. we have swipe to shrink also. So what it basically does, if you have a small hand, you can swipe from this multitasking button and it shrinks the size of the screen, so you can easily operate it with one hand. If you want to revert back to normal screen, just tap anywhere on this black area, it will go back to the main screen. So yeah, that's it for now guys. Thank you for watching. I won't say ride calm, ride safe, but enjoy your life, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.